I'd just like to say a really intense test match, one that had a bit of everything, obviously, and very proud of how we came through it. I think, in games like tonight, you need your big players to stand up, and they did, including the guy beside me. But so did some of the younger guys, which was really, really pleasing. And the experience they'll bank after tonight will be invaluable for us going forward. I think one or two of them may have put to rest for a long time some of the doubters out there about them. They've certainly got rid of those question marks for those people. And I think all New Zealanders can be very proud of their team tonight. I know there's going to be lots of questions about yellow cards, and I'll just knock that on the head now and say, look, in an intense battle like that, you're going to get moments, and the referee's made decisions, and he's got to make them in that moment. Perhaps Bismarck may have been a wee bit unlucky on Dan's yellow card, but he probably got the other ones right. So we've got no complaints, that's rugby, and we just have to get on with it and have a look at our discipline going forward.
Certainly the intensity of the test match was the highest we've had this year, and I think our performance was probably the best we've played this year. So I think we certainly stepped up in that regard. The box play, at a level physically, which is really high, and the way, as Stephen said, a few players stepped up in our top five and really got us on the front foot, and I felt we played really well out there tonight.
I think anybody that watched it could see the intensity, felt the intensity. Our box certainly did, and when we flashed on to the South African one, there was plenty of tension in theirs as well. In the end, it was, you don't like seeing it, but it happens, and you pay the price for being ill-disciplined, and we paid it twice. I think in the end it was 13-14 members on the park. So whilst it was 14-all, it was pretty even contest. Well, it was 15-all, it was pretty even contest. So we probably didn't need to lose the other one. We'd have stayed even. But I'd really hate to think that this Test match is remembered for that, because I think there was a whole lot of other stuff in it that makes it a really memorable Test match. And when you see a Sam Cane, who had so many question marks around him from a lot of people outside of the team, come and play the way he did, I think that's something worthy of writing about. Brodie Retallick's performance, as a young lock, really stood up and owned the park, ably supported, as I said, by some of the other senior guys. Bowden Barrett coming on to replace Daniel at 10 and looking like he's been there all his life. So I think they're the things that we should remember about the game. Obviously it's a reflection, I think, on the work we've been doing with the leadership group and the young guys, and the head of that is Rito. He's done a fantastic job having the June series to work himself into that. Was great. But once he went off, we didn't lose our composure. It was really important tonight that we didn't give them a bonus point at the end, and we scrambled well, and the leaders on the park continued to lead well and keep making sure we were focused on the job at hand. So it's really pleasing, but we can still get better, and we'll enjoy tonight, and then we'll get back to work and try and improve ourselves.
I think certainly pleasing, but the way I look at it, it's a Test match win and against a quality side, and those are the moments you play for. I certainly love being out on a stage like we had tonight, and it's just another reason why we do this thing. It's a great game to play in when you're playing at that intense level, and you get a lot of pleasure out of it. So probably enjoy it tonight with the boys, and probably a good one actually.
Goes short, Coles off, it goes to Owen Franks. He's never scored a try in Test rugby, but he got within a couple of metres. Now here's Kieran Reid driving for the line, and they've got it down.
This will be an excellent angle because he actually ends up over the side. He sort of spins his way around. You watch, he comes infield. Yeah, I'm going to say he's got that down, and that's a try.
There it is. Challenging. Snapped up by Woodcock. Aaron Smith frees it up quickly. Oh, gee, offside, eh?
Wow. That's a big shot.
All right.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that from my view as well.
That's an awesome tackle.
And a height. And height.
No, that's rubbish.
No, disagree.
Absolutely.
Plays it back for Aaron Smith. Now Franks lobs it up to Barrett. And Barrett's away. Now, where's the support for Bowden Barrett? Hung on to it and keeps going. 15 metres away, the All Blacks hoe into this, looking for quick ball. Aaron Smith, and that's been tipped away. That'll be a penalty. Off goes Conrad Smith. Pops it up. Brodie Retallick gets his first test try under the post. And penalty.
It's very technical. They've got nobody to hold themselves against. There's not an All Black player for them to brace themselves against.
Barrett's penalty is good. Sevilla's got himself in an awkward position. Now across it goes to Bismarck du Plessis.
Oh, Messham's in trouble. I understand. He's got a player coming at him, and to protect yourself from getting hit, you just throw your arm out so that you win the contact and protect the ball.
I think what's happened to it's hit him right on his clavicle, right on his collarbone, right there.
He's gone. As the All Blacks build it up. Short pass to Reid. It's over the line. It's another try to Kieran Reid. Aaron Smith again. Kane diving. And has he made it?
Yes, Sam Kane, yes.
No reason why you can.
Okay, away to the far wing, and the kick tipped back in field. Yes, I reckon he's got it. Ball pops back for fair mark. Siren goes. And the chance here for the Springboks. LaRue frees it up to de Villiers. Here is the opportunity. Fires it back in field, but it's been knocked on by LaRue and hacked into touch by Conrad Smith. Game is over at Eden Park. Memorable in many ways.
Yeah, I want to start off by saying, congratulations to New Zealand. We don't have any excuses. I thought a better team won on the day. That's why the world champs, they really played well. We really wanted to be a spectacle. Again, it's great to be here, and I don't think we played that well, but I always thought we had a chance after half-time. I don't want to take anything away from them because they're on a quality side, and they always end well. But I really felt they outplayed us the first 30. But I really felt there was a momentum shift, especially after that driving maul. And, with 7 points, you're always in the game.
Yeah, the All Blacks are a tough team to play when you've got 15 players on the field. So when you have 14 on the field, it's, it really is a tough ask. We haven't won here in almost 80 years. So doing it with 14 men really is not really going to happen. So I would say, it did take a bit of the spectacle away. But then again, it is what it is. And I think one thing we mustn't look past is the fact that this is a quality New Zealand side. They were the better team on the day. They played better than us. And we need to take a hard look at ourselves in the way that we perform, because that certainly was not a performance that's good enough. To compete with them. We didn't play well tonight. Even though we lost on the scoreboard and playing with 14 men, only losing by 14 points against the best side in the world, it's not too bad, but we didn't play well. We didn't defend well. And that's a concerning thing for me.
I just want to say I'm very proud of the players because it's not just almost 40 minutes, it was 10 minutes in the first half as well. And to lose 12-5 the second half with 14 men against a quality side is not easy. So the guys really tried, although we didn't play well, really put their bodies on the line. And like I said, very not happy that we didn't get that last try, but the players really tried, and you can't fault them for putting their bodies on the line and really trying tonight.